Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina. If you are new here on my channel, I do bookish related things and I also do beauty. So if that sounds like something you'd like to be a part of, I say you please subscribe here to my YouTube channel. And if you do like the video by the end of it, I say you please give it a thumbs up. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my December TBR slash Reindeer Readathon TBR, because really all these books that I am going to be showing you are for specifically the Reindeer Readathon that is hosted by Break Even Books here on YouTube. I will leave their channel down below so you guys can go check it out. I believe today is the last day for you to sign up if you want to sign up to be a part of this readathon. Signing up will put you on a specific team, and I believe there are 5 teams total. I happen to be on Team Mistletoe, so I'm really excited for that. So I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to go ahead and jump into the reading prompts. Okay, so each reading prompt has something to do with each reindeer, and then also you can accumulate points for your team for each prompt that you succeed in. For each prompt that you complete, you get to gain points for those said prompts. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the first prompt. First prompt is Dasher, which is worth 15 points, and for this reading prompt, it's a book with one-word title. This one was actually really hard for me because I don't have very many books with one-word titles on them, but I decided to pick up Coraline by Neil Gaiman. I've been wanting to pick this one up for the longest time. I picked up the graphic novel edition, and to be completely honest, scrolling through it kind of terrifies me because a lot of the artwork is pretty creepy, and this is actually a middle grade, so yeah, I was pretty shocked to see some of the images in here. If I was like my daughter reading this book, I probably would be freaked out, but nonetheless, I am going to be reading this one. If you don't know about Coraline, it's about a young girl who goes to another world where she discovers that she has a other mother, but that other mother happens to be like this monster who wants to kill her and like eat her soul. So Coraline has to fight to save herself and anybody else that's been trapped, like the other ghost children that have been trapped, along with her parents. So yeah, as far as I know, that's from the movie. I don't know if the book is specifically like that, so yeah, don't quote me on that. I'm just kind of giving you a little bit I'm kind of giving you a little bit of what I know from the movie. This is my first time reading the book, so yeah. Reading prompt number 2 is Dancer, and this is for 10 points. The reading prompt for this one is a companion novel or a sequel as in a dancing partner. So for this one, I decided to pick up The Assassin Blade by Sarah J. Maas. I just read Throne of Glass a couple months ago. I want to say it was like in September. I believe it was in September. I'm not too sure. I don't even remember at this point, but I know it's been not quite a while. I know it's been a couple months since I've read Throne of Glass, so I wanted to pick up the next book. I believe this is like the novella from between book 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely wrong, but I'm picking this one up to continue that series that I'm currently reading. So yeah, we follow Selena, who is like this very well-known assassin who has been chosen to be the king's assassin. And she has to do this in order to get her freedom back. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this one just to see where Selena's journey continues. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Reading prompt number 3 is Prancer, and this is worth 15 points, and this one is a book with a map in it. So the one I chose for that specific prompt is The Magicians, or The Last Magicians by Lisa Maxwell. This one does have a map in it, and I didn't know it had a map in it, so whenever I was looking through books on my shelf that I've been wanting to read for a while, I was seeing if they had maps in it, and this one so happened to have one. So I decided to pick this one up for this specific prompt. I don't know anything about this book at all. I've been trying to read this book for a couple years now, but I keep pushing it off, so hopefully I can actually get to this one. I think I can find the audio for it so that way I can listen to it and read along at the same time. So I'm really excited for this one as well. The next reading prompt is Vixen, and this one is worth 25 points. This one is a book with a fox on the cover, or alternatively a strong female lead. And for this one, I chose to pick up Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas.
This is Christina here. So clearly I meant to say A Court of Thorns and Roses and not Throne of Glass. I'm currently editing my TBR video for the Reindeer Readathon, and I literally said Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas when I really meant A Court of Thorns and Roses, obviously. So yeah, I apologize for my dumbness. But we're gonna go ahead and get back into the TBR.
This is a reread for me. I'm gonna be doing the read along with Mel over on Mel Reads. I will leave her channel down below as well. They're doing a complete whole read along from December all the way till March, I believe. I could be wrong, but I will leave her channel down below. She has like this whole announcement video about the Sarah J. Maas A Court of Thorns and Roses series. So yeah, I decided to pick this one up because Feyre is a very strong female leading character in the story. I don't know if that made sense, but yeah, she provides for her family. She's just a very strong female character in the whole entire story. So yeah, I thought this was a perfect fit for this prompt. The next reading prompt is Comment, and this one is worth 30 points. This one is a book you find intimidating. For that one, I decided to pick up House of Earth and Blood, Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. I picked this one up because I am completely terrified by it. It is really big and chunky, and it's actually really heavy. But nonetheless, I will actually be buddy reading this one with Ali from A Chaotic Reader, and then also one of my Twitter friends who is Jazz at Monster Lock 1. We'll be reading this together, and I cannot wait. Hopefully the story will be so good that I will forget about how big these pages are or how big this book is, but nonetheless I'm really excited for this one because it's another Sarah J. Maas book, and I have grown to know that I'm actually a Sarah J. Maas fan. So far I have really loved her stories, and I cannot wait to jump into this one and hopefully will equally love it like I've loved the rest of the ones that I've read so far. So the next reading prompt is Cupid, and this one is worth 10 points. This one is to read a genre that you love. So typically I would say YA fantasy. YA fantasy is my go-to genre. That's what I gravitate towards. It's what I mostly own. But because it's this time of year, I have a specific vibe, a specific mood that I like to read for this time of year. Usually I typically go for like cozy romances or cozy mysteries. So yeah, I decided to pick up a Joanne Fluke book, which is a cozy mystery, and this is Christmas Sweets. If you don't know who Joanne Fluke is, she is an author who writes a lot of holiday murders, murder mysteries, and it's about a small town baker who is well known around her small town community because of her baked goods, but somehow is always caught in the middle of some form of murder. So yeah, I don't know, her books are very wholesome to me. I love reading them. I just feel like I think it's the whole small town vibe that's in the story that I really love, and the murder mystery is not so gruesome and intense. It's just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like a Snapped. If you've ever seen that TV show Snapped, where it's like you get tired of somebody and you just like automatically snap and just kill them type of vibe. But it's not gory. It's got some humor in it, which I really love, and then it also has some actual recipes in here. She actually shares recipes from whatever she's cooking in the book, which I absolutely think that's amazing. That's so cool. I hope to one day try some of these recipes because they sound really good. The next prompt is Donner. This one is worth 15 points, and this reading prompt is a book with something hidden inside, under the dust jacket, chapter header, art, etc. So for that one, I decided to pick up another Joanne Fluke, and this one is the Gingerbread Cookie Murder, and the chapters have chapter headers on them, like some form of art. You can see that. I don't know if you can see, the ring light is like so weird. But yeah, on the chapters there's little chapter headers, and then also like throughout the book there's like these borders of like baking supplies. So I definitely feel like that is perfect for this reading prompt, and I'm actually really excited to get into this one as well. So the next reading prompt is Blitzen, and this one is worth 20 points. The reading prompt for this one is a book with some sort of struggle, internal struggle, war, battle, etc. For this one, I decided to go with Hold Still by Nina LaCour. This is about a girl who's dealing with mental health. So she's definitely dealing with some internal struggle, trying to deal with suicide. So yeah, this is definitely something that I'm going to be cautious going into because it does deal with mental health. But overall, I've been really wanting to read this one since I read We Are Okay by Nina LaCour, and I actually really enjoyed that one. So I'm hoping to enjoy this one as well. So I decided to pick this one up for the internal struggle. And the last reading prompt is Rudolph, and this one is worth 20 points. This one is a book where the main character doesn't seem to fit in, outside or misfit. For this one, I decided to pick up The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab's. This one I don't know anything about other than what people have said. And a lot of people say that it's about a girl who lives forever, but anybody that she meets forgets about her. So that sounded really interesting to me and very lonely and sad at the same time. So yeah, I can't wait to jump into this one. I actually found this one on audio as well, so I'll be listening to it and reading along at the same time. And then also I'll be buddy reading this one as well with Jazz over on Twitter at amonsterlock1. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this TBR. If you do plan on participating in this readathon, let me know down below what team you are on. I am Team Mistletoe, and I'm really excited to be a part of this team. I'm just really excited to be a part of this readathon. It sounds really fun, and I have very, very high hopes for this readathon that I am gonna accomplish. Maybe not all, but most of these books. So yeah, I'm just really excited to jump into all the fantasy that I'll be reading this month. And then also just overall, it's Christmas season. That means I get to decorate my Christmas tree. We get to have Christmas cookies, do Christmas gingerbread houses and all that good stuff. I am not too sure where I'm at about Vlogmas. I don't know if I want to do daily Vlogmas or like weekly Vlogmas. So that's something you guys will have to let me know down below. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.